stand as you are willing and able. Yeah, give some love to that band.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Let us make a joyful sound.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Good morning, and welcome to Kalispell Center for Spiritual Living. If you are new here, please pick up a welcome packet, a prayer request form, or a sign up for our newsletter, or if you would like a name tag, all available on the back table. We exist to remind you that you are divine, and as such, you are not only connected to God, but you're an individualized aspect of God, an integral part of God. Sometimes we forget that, and we need to be reminded. You are the human experience of God. We forget the power for good that we have, and we would like to remind you of that. Here at the Kalispell Center for Spiritual Living, we will not only remind you that you are divine, we will celebrate you. One of the reasons this community gathers is to help us remember that as part of God, we are always connected to God. So please join me in stating our statement of purpose. Our community lovingly and joyfully inspires, supports, and empowers individuals to discover and express their divinity. A big thank you to all who are joining us online this week. We love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you. One of the ways this community works together is through prayer. Immediately after the service, we will have a prayer circle up here at the front of the church. If something is on your heart or your mind, please join us in the prayer circle or fill out a prayer request form. We'll have Zoom meditation every Wednesday, 7:30 to 8, and there are cards on the back table to give you the information to attend. On August 4th, we will be feeding the Flathead. There's a sign-up sheet on the back table. And now, let's bless our neighbor.
Seats. You can remain standing or sit back and relax as we affirm that our thoughts are prayers. Yeah. Here we go.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's fun for us. I hope it's fun for everybody
It
else.
is fun for us. We love you. So it's that time in our service where we get to bless the children of the world. And so I'd like to ask you now to join me in this blessing. We see you, who you really are, made in the image and likeness of God. We cherish you, we support you, and we love you. And let us now take a deep breath and move within, breathing in peace, breathing in love, breathing in joy, knowing that truly we come together and we are blessed. We are so blessed to be here together because what we know is we are all individualized expressions of God because God is all there is. Out of nothing, God created man. Knowing that God is light and love and peace and joy. God is health and wholeness and abundance. There is absolutely nothing outside of God. We are one with it. We too are health and wholeness. We are peace, we are wisdom, we are joy. And so as I speak my word for today and the ensuing week, I know that each one of us is truly and divinely blessed because we are held in the loving arms of Spirit. I know that we move through our days and through the week in love and in joy and in peace and in understanding. And I am so grateful. Grateful for that powerful presence of Spirit that animates us, that moves us. I simply say, thank you, God. And so it is.
ever done. Growing through me, growing through me, we are one. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. I shall never want, never want, never want. I am an instrument. I am an instrument. An instrument.
You absolutely are, Rochelle. You absolutely are. Thank you so very much. That was incredible. And Jenna Lee, thank you for being here. And Steve and Don, you all bring such beauty to us. Do they not? Yeah. Good morning. There's someone in my neighborhood who always greets people, and he did it the first time we ever saw each other. And I've been there only about 11 years, and I've seen him twice, but each time he says, "Good morning, friend. Good morning, friend." So what I want to know, that's such a sweet way to be greeted by someone, not like, "Are you the one that has that dog that gets loose?" Not anymore. So I want to know if we're all friends here today. Are we friends? Come on. Who's not my friend? Put your hand up. I dare you to. Okay, well, that's good because I want to have a little conversation with you this morning before I start on today's talk. I want to tell you what I went through to be here, right? Well, I'm driving my car over here, and I get here fairly early. And I'm just feeling really good, praising the Lord and loving just loving being. And I glanced down at my lap, and I see this little tiny spot on my pants. Now, sometimes in life, little tiny things don't bother me, but I have on white pants, and this little tiny spot on my pants really bothered me. It bothered me so much that I couldn't look at it. So I was trying to drive with my elbow on my spot, That's not a comfortable nor a safe way to be driving, but that's what I had to do because I was focused on that little spot. And then I got to church, and Reverend Linda and I and Jeff, we were looking at the computers, and we realized our computer was down. We couldn't get it up. So I had to get back in my car because I do my talk at home, and I have my notes at home, and then I send them over here and print them out. Well, I couldn't do that because we couldn't get on the computer. So I had to drive back over to my house with my elbow on the spot again. It doesn't do any good to say, don't pay any attention to that, whatever's got my focus.
because it just becomes greater then, right? So I knew that by the time I got back with my notes here, that spot covered my entire leg, right? I thought, whatever, right? We're going to have to live with this. So I say to someone in here, can you really see that spot? And she goes, what spot? You mean that one on your hand? That's a freckle. No, the one on my leg. And she's getting closer. I said, it's okay, you don't have to get any closer. If you can't see it, I'm good. Oh, God bless you for laughing. I know that God wants me to be so happy because Billy Strings is going to be in Missoula on August 16th. Oh yeah. And I'm thinking I'm going to be there because I've got 2 good knees that have been replaced, 2 hips that are still able to move a little bit, and a joy in my heart for this what's coming up, right? Oh my gosh. Now, if I'm not there in body, I'll be there with my heart because I just absolutely, music. Doesn't it just not move you, but become you? Whatever genre you like, music just becomes the breath I'm breathing. And the very blood within my body, every cell is filled with that. Whatever that magic is that's within music. So I hope to see all of you all in Missoula, Montana on August 16th. But if I'm not there, wave at me, would you? So God bless you. I'm welcome to every single person who is here today. It's really beautiful to see you. If I haven't met you before, it's not that we're not friends. We just haven't met each other before. So I welcome you. I'm appreciative that you're here because we all come together to, as Reverend Linda said, and as the music states, to be under the shelter of each other, to recognize our God self, to be able to move into that space of being our God self, as you, Tom, said so clearly. And it's what we come together to do, because what we're doing is living in a world that could take us into other directions if we allowed it to. But we're not going to allow it to for very long. It happens, right? It happens. But we have made a commitment this year. We made a commitment at the very beginning of the year when we set our intentions. And I want to share some of the intentions with you that were given to me that I pray over and I praise over. I don't even pray over them as much as I praise over your intentions. Because I know if you're holding it in your heart and I'm holding it in my heart, one of us forgets, as we praise the good, it becomes larger for us. It becomes more seated in our soul. It becomes an experience rather than a thought. So here are some of the intentions that people made the commitment to have for this year. Love. Is that to experience more love? Is it to give more love? Is it to be more comfortable in love? It's whatever you choose. But whoever chose love knew exactly what they want. There were those who chose joy, abundance. Abundance of what? Abundance of well-beingness, abundance of friends, abundance of the basic needs. It's whatever we choose to know that it's possible to have. And that's why we set an intention, so that we can move our thoughts and our energy towards that which we know is possible in that field of infinite possibility. Yeah. And as we move ourselves into it with the intention, with the single focus, not the single focus on the spot on the knee, but the single focus on the good that we desire, the good that we have faith in, that the good that we are not only hoping to experience, but have an expectation around of experiencing it. Yeah. Some more of the intentions for this year were harmony, health. We can set an intention to move ourselves into a better place, like letting go of and release. That came up for a number of people. What a beautiful thing to set an intention to let go of that which does not serve us any longer. And with that comes the and let there be. So let go of worry and let there be peace, ease, harmony, joy, mystery, well-beingness, just meaning I'm satisfied right here in this moment that God is good, God is all there is. And if that's my belief, then I know that I am and you are children of the living God. Bottom line, children of the living God. Integration and presence. A number of people want to feel the presence of God, know the presence of God, count on the presence of God. I say, take a breath. Take a breath. For the very breath we breathe is the life of God within us, the life of the Spirit within us. But it's shifting our focus back to. And in all of this, we must remember to follow the 6th rule / commandment, right? We must follow that one, which is don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah, we want to take that breath with ease, not with, okay, I'm ready for it. I can do this. I don't need any help. I'm ready. No, we can take that breath with ease. I was on a minister's conference call last week, and one of the things that, oh my goodness, these people are so fabulous in their authenticity and their sharing. And one of the ministers said, you know, when there's a problem, and we were talking about with groups, if there's an issue or a problem or a challenge or whatever you want to call it, we don't always have to go with a solution, even if it's right in front of us. Sit with it. And I thought, well, you know, you're wasting time if you're just going to sit with it and you got the solution to the darn thing, right? So I tried that this week at home. Sit with the solution. And I can't even explain to you, so I will ask you to consider doing that when you have a challenge or an issue, and you know what the solution is. Just sit with it for a moment, for a few minutes, half a day, whatever you choose, whatever you are comfortable with. Because I can tell you that in that time that I sat, there were two things. In the time that I would sit with that, in the first one, it brought a sense of peace around it. And the peace expanded the energy of allowing others to bring their idea of the solution forth. And we were all on the same page, but I don't know that everyone would have felt, or the other people involved would have felt they were being heard, needed. We all needed to hear each other. It was so beautiful. Little things I'm learning day by day. You'd think I would have learned them a long time ago. It's not true. I didn't. I had these horrible parents. No, just kidding you. I didn't have horrible parents. No, it's all about being open to and being open to something new. And for me, it's about ease. The longer I live, the more ease I want to live in. The longer I live, the more harmony I want to experience in the ease I'm living in. And with that, I believe I have something I can contribute that is worthwhile because it comes from my soul. And that's what we're all here to do, is to give that gift of our soul in a way that not only makes the soul sing and brings forth the harmony, but is a blessing to others. And one of the greatest detriments to bringing our gifts forward is one that I held for so long, and it was the art of comparison. I would compare myself to others. And sometimes it wasn't ever good, even if I came out on top. Get that. I had to come out on top, which means I had to put them in a lower range, right? Judgment, right? So the art of comparison never was what I thought it would be. I thought it was the motivator I used for years and years to do things. It wasn't. I could have been motivated by love. I could have been motivated by desire. I could have been motivated by many things, but I was motivated by being better. And why did I need that? Because I felt like I was not enough. So if you have this little or have had or even experienced people who do a lot of comparison, I now feel a lot of compassion. Where I used to be just, once I stopped doing that, I was like, look at them. That isn't stopping at all. But now it brings up compassion now. Yeah. Just like strong judgment brings up compassion now, because I lived there, lived in it, used it, whipped it around, punished myself with it, punished it. Yeah. We do things like that when we're not awake, when have not been awakened to our spiritual identity, to our spiritual self, to that authentic Godness within us that says, just as you are, just who you are, is perfect, because whose you are is what you are. Whose you are is what you are. We're not what we've accomplished. Regardless, we're not what we have. And we certainly don't want to be held by what we have or what we've done. We want to be able to be at ease with ourselves and therefore at ease with the world. So as we're sharing our gifts of music, of service, whatever we're doing, may we understand that that is a needed gift that we're carrying. And when we can be comfortable with it, when we can say, yes, I'm the child of God and this is my expression as that child of God, and it's just fine, then we have something more to contribute to the world. Because there's nothing out there that's happening or has happened or will happen that is greater than what we have within us. Nothing out there that is greater than what we carry within us. I should have called this the Center for Spiritual Living Comedy Hour, because I've got some more comedy coming. But I'll try and keep it under control. So we have these really simple things we can do, because we are here as spiritual responders. Spiritual responders. We are living in a year of wholehearted living. That's our theme and that's our idea. That is the commitment I have made to bring forth to the best of my ability what wholehearted living is. And then you get to decide what fits for you. But wholehearted living is really about living from kindness from the heart. Wholehearted living is about generosity, living from generosity from the heart. Wholehearted living is about being bold. Boldly get up here and sing your song. Boldly introduce yourself to that stranger. Boldly give someone some sweetness that's on your heart that when you looked at them, you saw it in them. And you don't mind sharing it because it's within you and it's the gift you are sharing. We don't have to wait for the right time because we are the right vessel of the universe to give as we are receiving. And we're always able to receive when we say yes. When we say, let there be more goodness in my life. Let there be more peace in your life. Let there be more health and joy in your life. Let there be what it is that you would choose for there to be as an experience in your life, and call it yours. Call it yours. Oh my goodness. So, You're also a divine deliverer. What you're doing, what you're giving, as a spiritual responder becomes a divine delivery. And that means that what you're giving is sacred. What you're giving comes from that holiness within you. So be aware of what's in your head. Be aware of what comes out of your mouth. Be aware of what your body is saying to the person in front of you. And mostly, and most importantly, be aware of what you're saying to yourself. I had the most wonderful thing happen this week. I have to tell you about that too. And it's not funny. One of the persons on this Zoom call, it was her birthday. And it just made me so excited because here the musicians play a wonderful birthday song. And I couldn't even stop myself. And you all know, or you should know, whenever singing starts, my mic is muted. No can do that. But I started singing to her, and I realized I was singing, and there's this group of people, but I couldn't stand it because it made me so joyful, right? And she was joyful. She was dancing as I was singing. We got done, and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, And one woman on that call, this is an anomaly, understand this. One woman on that call said, I am a singer. I teach. And that was beautiful. That was God. That was God and love. Nothing else. My brother is a minister, been a minister 40 years or something. When I'd visit his church, he'd say, please sit in the back. Because he didn't want me singing hymns. It was hymns, right? And then after a while, he'd say, please just mouth the words. But anything is possible when we believe. Anything. Now, do I believe I could do that again today? Absolutely not. But in that moment, there was no judgment, no comparison. It was just love. And love always wins. Love always wins. Dawn? So let us move into that space where we are leading. We are leading as the spiritual responders. We are leading with our hearts. We are leading with our hearts because our heart is that place of love. Our heart is that place where spirit is so grounded in us that nothing we can think, say, or do can remove the beauty and the wholeness of love that is there for us as us. And so as we awaken to this idea, as we awaken to this truth, as we try it out, with a little tiny step, or as we boldly just jump forward as the child of the living God, as its expression on earth, as its beauty and wholeness, whatever it is and however it is that we choose to do this, know that we are part of that tapestry of wholeness and life and goodness and beauty. And so, as I've said so many times to myself and finally got it, I will say it again to all of us. In this moment, we are new. In this moment, we are new. New to the love of Spirit, new to the support of Spirit. New to the goodness of Spirit and the grace. For this is a holy moment, and we stand on holy ground. May we move into our week and into our world secure that what we have to offer as the gift of the soul is needed, is precious, and is perfect. May we sing together. May we dance together. And may we send our love over the mountains, over the oceans, and into the heavens. May we know that we are blessed and the blessing. And so it is. Amen.
As our ushers come forward, and we are blessed with the opportunity to share, let us say the abundance prayer. I freely and joyously give from the abundance and fullness of my overflowing wealth. I know my gift goes with love as it touches and blesses the world.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
And so please join me in knowing that these gifts are blessed and the givers of the gifts are blessed, and that the good that we do goes out into our community and blesses all. We are so grateful for the opportunity that we have to share our good. We simply say, thank you, God, and so it is.
I'd like to take just a second to deviate from the program because I have something to say. On the back, it says today's talk is about share your gift. And on the front, it says change your thinking, change your life. Well, I'd like to make a suggestion. We all have the same gift in one area, and that is we all have love. So, this week, how about we share our love, change your life? And now, our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself.
Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand.
Now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say.
I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life and my
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Before you leave, I just want to tell you what August is going to look like. I'm so excited. Yes. The second week of we're going to have several guest speakers in August. Second week of August, Susan Breed will be giving us the talk. There she is right back there. Love her, yes. And on the 31st, and then Reverend Linda will be here giving talks and taking care of everyone. And Christian Sorensen will be here on the 31st of August. You don't miss any of the Sundays, but you know, it's going to be fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And that's it.